stay on my grind, because that comes first. Speaking of grind, y'all, I could work 6 days a week, but I just don't see the point. I really don't. I mean, yeah, you might lose a couple $100 or something like that, but you got to take rest to yourself, man. You know, money ain't everything. You cannot get back life and time. So you don't want to trade all your time in for money, even if it is extra. Unless you're just in a situation in your life where you want to get really ahead. But once you ahead, man, it's okay to take breaks, man. Don't believe that all days on, no days off bullshit, man. Because you can't get back time in your life. So I get it if you're trying to build a business or something, you got to work 7 days at first or something. You know what I'm saying? I get that, man. But once you get to a solid place, you know what I mean? All that 6 and 7 days working and shit, y'all stop doing that shit, man. You're trading your money, you're trading your life in for money and shit, and you can't get your life back, man. You gotta have a balance, y'all. You gotta have a balance. You gotta have money and life, you know? But we're gonna talk about this good girl going bad shit, because a lot of good men, they don't get it. You know what I mean? You are suffering for what happens is she gets involved with the so-called Jermaines and Chads and Tyrones and all these motherfuckers, right? And these guys just use these girls, right? But then in the end, she decides, oh, she has an epiphany. Oh, I want a guy that actually is not the popular guy, that is not just sleeping with every woman in the world. Let me pick one finally, right? But by this time, this woman's destroyed, man. She's basically heartless now. She has the spirits of the guys she fucks with, the men she has fucked with. She acts like the men she have fucked with. You know, and a lot of women, that's why they are playing a lot of you guys, especially if you're a good dude, meaning, AKA, you actually like her, because that's all a good dude is. You know, everybody has the potential of being a good or bad person. So all a good dude is, or nice guy is and we're not talking about a nice guy being nice to just fuck. We are actually talking about nice men who actually want to be with a woman, treat her right. All you are is a woman that's right for the woman. You know, she rejects them women 24/7. The younger she is, the more she's going to reject these motherfuckers. You know, because she thinks she got all day and forever, you know, to pick these motherfuckers, man. He's still going to be there. Let me fuck this other guy tonight that's ignoring me before he gets away. Because I'm curious, you know, they like cats. I'm curious. I want to see what it's like, you know what I mean? Because maybe his sex is just better or something. Let me, there's got to be a reason why he don't like me. He's so special because he don't like me. But then the ones that like her, nah, you're not special enough. You must be thirsty. No other girl must not like you because you like me so much. You know, it's stupid. A lot of them think that, man. Well, why you like me so much? You must not like, nobody else must not like you because you like me so much. It's funny how motherfuckers say, I want somebody to love me to the moon and back. But then when they get that person or they run into these people, they actually believe these people are not wanted by other people. You know what I mean? And shit like this, because they finally run it. They don't even know what it's like when somebody actually likes them. That's how confused and twisted motherfuckers' minds are, man. This is why a lot of times they go after the so-called guy who is talking to multiple women. Because by default, it seems like he's wanted by so many people and all this other bullshit. But really all he did was put himself out there to be a male whore. That's all he did. And some of those men ain't even working on their purpose. That's why they have so much time to fuck with so many women. I don't even have the time. Even if I wanted to be the type of dude that just fuck with a bunch of women, I don't have the time. I don't have the time, dog. Because I'm trying to focus on success. So how the fuck everybody else finding time? How you find all this time to pop all these bottles and all this other shit? But you so successful, I don't believe that. I didn't get the money I got by having all this time in the world to pop bottles and run out and fuck a whole bunch of women. It just doesn't, it's not true. It's not true. I barely have time to sleep. When you factor in gym, work, and all these other things, I just spoke on the working 6 days shit. Sounds good. A little extra money, but man, that's too much, man. You gotta have some time to yourself. Anyways, man, don't suffer for these other dudes who have turned these women into monsters. They done got their rocks off and everything, you know. Then later in life, when she finally realizes that, hey, I need to pick a good guy, you know, a guy that actually wants me. It finally registers in her fucking head, you know what I mean? After Chad and Tyrone and all these other motherfuckers. But yeah, she'll pick you, but she really don't want you. That's number one. She still wants them. She's still scarred from them. She still has kids from them. She's emotionally beat down from them. All that shit is coming to you. But the good thing is, if you're a good dude, right? A lot of good women get rejected just like you. So there's a good thing about this. There's still hope. If you're a good dude, there's still hope. A lot of the good women are in the same position you are in. They have been overlooked and all these other things. That's why you see on some of them shows, you see that woman nerd end up being that supermodel when she get older. Them guys overlooked her. Now look at her. And ain't many people that touched her pussy or nothing. I'm just saying. There's good news though, because you know, you do have a lot of women out there who are good women. They're getting overlooked, or they're not putting themselves out there. They're actually looking for a guy like you, a good dude like you. Problem is, there's not many. Or the problem is, so many good women and men are actually on their purpose and not out. They don't be seen as much because they're not out like the so-called women and men who are out trying to get with everybody. That's why you'll hear, where'd you come from? I never knew a guy like you existed. I've heard that plenty of times in my life. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm just a normal dude. You mean to tell me you never rented? I even hear a woman say, I've never had a real man before. But yet she's still fucking with this guy and that guy. Settling. Because a lot of these women think that they don't deserve better. They think there is no better. But then you have some good women who require for men to actually be men. You see what I'm saying? You can't be just some Chad and Tyrone and then just have some tattoos and a look and she's gonna give you pussy. It don't work that way with good women, man. Why you think so many men are upset with good women? We talking about real good women. We ain't talking about I'm a good woman because you feel like you're a good woman. The definition. Why you think so many people, even Chad and Tyrone is mad at the good woman. Why? Because a good woman ain't just fucking with anybody. You got to be something special for her to give you pussy and all that. She's not doing it with anybody. So if you're a good dude, yeah, you get rejected by the so-called women that want to be, you know, out there for the Chad and Tyrones, but there's hope, because there's that great woman who's looking for a guy that's building himself up like you, that so-called good dude, you know what I mean, that wants to be good to a woman, but at the same time you focusing on your purpose and all that. All I'm telling you is, don't give that shit away to some woman who has been destroyed by Chad and Tyrone, who don't really want you. She never wanted you when she was younger. She don't really want you when she's older. She just knows now she's older, so she has to pick a man with stability because she has kids and shit like that. It's not because she likes you. She's still gonna fuck Chad and Tyrone behind your back, or treat you like shit or whatever, because she doesn't like the good guy. But good women actually do. Believe it or not, all that red pill community shit, oh, she don't like the good guy. Who is she? You ain't talking about a good woman. Good woman like good men. That's part of being a good woman. You cannot be a good woman if you like bad dudes. You would not be attracted to something that is bad if you are a good woman. Because by default, part of becoming a good woman or being a good woman, you are involved and attracted in good shit. That's the reason why women are bad, because they are attracted to bad shit. Don't you get it? She likes being messy, so she's a bad woman. Not because of just her as a person. You know how they say, you can't judge me as a person? You're right. Nobody's perfect. But you like to move like a messy woman, so that's why she's a bad woman. And she will remain a bad woman, right? She will remain, her energy is attracted to them bad type of dudes, man. You're too nice. Oh, he don't smoke or nothing. He don't smoke. He's too nice. So what I'm saying to you is, when she rejects you for the bad guy, leave her alone. Don't suffer and all this emotional abuse to yourself and all that. Why? Why are you doing this? She probably, a lot of them play games with y'all because the so-called guys she wanted, the so-called guys they want hurt her. So now she gonna bring it on a guy that she knows wants her. Let me break it down. A guy she likes a lot doesn't want her. Oh, I see all these other nice guys who like me. Let me play with their mind and hurt them like I've been hurt by the guy who I wanted. This is what they do. And if you think I'm lying, you will find out. You will remember this video. You'll be like, you know what? That dude Tyrone be sticking in my head, man. A lot of shit he be saying in them YouTube videos. And that's why I say a lot of shit over and over in different ways. Because one way or another, I'm going to break this shit down to y'all. Because there's so many different ways, different situations, all that shit. So it has to be dissected down millions of ways. Don't suffer, man. Yes, you are suffering. If a woman has 3 kids or whatever, and she's not capable of taking care of her kids, and she comes and tries to find a guy to save her life, yeah, you're suffering for that. Now, am I saying don't get with a woman who has kids? Nah, not a woman, because a woman could be a billionaire with 3 kids. Right? Come in your life, add to your life. It's possible. So I'm not saying, oh, write a woman off because she's a parent. What I am saying is, if she's not focused on her life and all these things, you know, don't come around and save her. Don't suffer for her, because you will be suffering. So-called Chad and Tyrone still fucking her, still coming to your house or y'all house, causing problems, argue with her, all this bullshit. You suffering for something they done. Nah, fuck that, man. Even if it means being alone, don't suffer for what these dudes done to these women. These women chose these guys. Unfortunately, that's their choice, man. Just remember, if this was high school, motherfucker, she wouldn't want you. So don't let her want you at 30 and 40. Nah. Nope. Take a vacation by yourself. I've done it plenty of times. And guess what? When I go on vacation by myself, that motherfuckers is friendly as fuck. People I don't even know. I always run into people on vacation that I don't even know and kick it with them. All the time. Never alone. I'm telling you, man, most of them women who have been destroyed by these men, right? They are going to destroy you, man. Because they are miserable. They are destroyed. They are bad women now. They're no longer good women. They are gone. Once a good girl gone bad, she's gone forever. She will never be that good woman again that she was before some guy made her heartless and made her become a monster. Some dude probably done that to her. You could say life helped too. Life didn't help either, because life's hard, you know, but add that in with the men, especially if she's the type of girl that likes bad guys. Look how many times she has struck out. Look how many times her heart has been disappointed and all this other shit, man. I'm telling you, you're dealing with a fucking monster. It don't matter how good she looks, she's a monster. Until she goes to God and finds relief and changes her whole identity, her whole soul. Until then, she is a bad woman. The only person that can revive these motherfuckers, these bad women, good girls going bad, the only one that could revive them is the Most High himself. Nobody else. You not doing it. Mr. Save a woman, you not saving her. Once she's gone bad from being a good woman, the only one that can revive this is God, and most of them women are not going to God. They are going to the club tonight to continue the onslaught of the fucking downward spiral of a woman going bad. Do not suffer for what these men have done to these women. They didn't want you. They wanted him, so let him suffer with her. You worry about the women who have not been polluted by good men. Or bad men, my bad. You look for them women. You'll know. Because a lot of y'all saying, oh, they don't like the good man. I told y'all 1,000 times the reason why a woman would not like a good dude that has things to offer, you not ugly and all that. Why wouldn't she like you? It could only be two things. Either you're not her type or she don't like good dudes. And the way you'll know is when she don't pick you, she pick another guy. That guy's going to be a good dude to her. If she picks another dude that is on some bullshit and then another and another, you know what time it is with that woman. That woman's not a good woman, man. Y'all got to understand these things, bro. These men have turned these women to monsters. I'm not blaming all women. I really feel sorry for them, man. I do, man. I hope the God that they find God somehow, some way, and God revives them and change their life, man. That's what I really hope. But I'm telling you, dog, I don't see it. I don't see it. Devil uses these women, man. Once he gets a hold of them, it's a wrap. The only person that could save them is God, bro. The only person that can save you men is God, right? Because men could turn bad too. You don't want that to happen either. Because you fuck around and overlook or ruin a blessing that God sent for you. A queen woman God sent for you. That's what happened to a lot of them guys. A lot of these women was queens, like queen-minded women, really was on the road to become a great queen, right? And they fucked around with the wrong guy, right? And then it turned them bad and cold-hearted. And now they the bad bitch instead of the queen. They made a whole U-turn fork in the road. Like, I'm going to be a great mother and a wife one day and all this and all that. But they fucked with Chad or Tyrone and turned them black-hearted. Oh, nah, fuck this. Let me be the bad bitch now. Fuck that. So a lot of it has to do with men, man. But don't suffer for these men. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This really ain't about me saying, oh, women are bad, these women are bad, blah, blah, blah. It's more about you not suffering for men causing these women to be bad. Let them women go play them men and use them men up. The same ones that they was fucking with way back when, you know, the same type of men. Let them play with them. Don't be the good guy, got his shit together, because once she gets older, she's going to look for that. She don't want Chad or Ty. Well, she still wants him, but she realizes, you know what? I better pick somebody else because I can't even pull men like that anymore. So let me pick the good guy, you know what I mean? The one I never wanted in high school and all this other shit. Let me pick him now. And they getting off with it. They getting away with it. Women who got kids by Chad and Tyrone getting a businessman and shit. Because men don't know they worth. Oh, she looks good. That's it. See, that's the problem with men. You got to start judging women for her past. I ain't gonna say judge her, but you gotta look into her past because that's who she is. Maybe not completely. I know people, that was my past. I'm not who this is. It's still part of who you are. You're still capable of doing those certain things, and it's still part of who you are, regardless. Your past is still part of who you are. You might be a different person now, but it's still kind of molded you into who somebody you are. And the point is this, man, don't suffer for them. Don't suffer for Chad and Tyrone, man. Don't save women who wanted Chad and Tyrone. Look for women who was looking for a good dude the whole fucking time. And I know all women are going to claim that's bullshit, dog. A lot of them knew exactly what the fuck they was doing. You could tell by the way they was moving. They was moving like bad women. So they ended up being attracted to a bad dude. And they got a bad outcome out of it. Don't save them. A lot of them don't even want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. You think they just made that shit up? Now that I'm a grown-ass man, this shit registers in my head like a motherfucking linebacker hitting me on the fucking goal line stand. Like, damn. Now I see what these motherfuckers were talking about. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That's a lot of women, dog. Of course, they're going to act like they want to be saved and I'm going to act submissive and all that to get your resources and all that. You know, that's the game now. See, the game is no longer the man I desire once they get older. It's about who can I get shit from. It was all about, that's why, you know, the younger you get the woman, even your younger age, you're better off, like high school sweethearts and shit. You're better off with that. Because at least then you know a woman's kind of really fuck with you for you. But once she turns bad and has a few bad relationships and all that shit, you're getting a woman who's plotting. You're not getting a woman looking for love. She's looking for somebody to be her servant and provider and all this other shit. Especially if she has kids by Chad and Tyrone. You already know what time it is. Unless that woman has turned into some great-ass businesswoman or something, and she had kids by the wrong guy, and she completely turned her life around, that's a whole different story, dog. Because she came from the trenches of the mud, you know what I mean? She fucked up, and she fixed her whole life. You see that? She fixed her life. You see that? She didn't go to a man to try to get it fixed. She actually did it before she even came in your presence to know who the fuck you was. Versus, oh, my life's still fucked up. Oh, let me meet this businessman because he thinks I look attractive. And now I'm act like I want him, and I always wanted a guy like him. Knowing damn well you want Chad and Tyrone still. See that? There's a difference. There's a difference between a woman making her whole life better after fucking up versus a woman wanting you to make her life better. Because she's like, the woman who made her life better is more likely liking you for you. She just trying to find somebody to add to her life. She don't even need a man, really. She already done made her life legit. She done turned her whole shit around. Versus women who are looking for men to save them, basically, and change their life and all that shit. I'm out this bitch, man. Stop suffering for Chad and Tyrone, man. Don't get mad at Chad and Tyrone. Don't get mad at women. Just understand the game and understand why you should pick a woman and why you shouldn't. These are the videos I'm going to be making for a long time. Why you should pick women and why you shouldn't. Same thing with y'all women. Why you should pick a man, why you shouldn't. We ain't arguing about who's bad and who's good. Fuck all that. Anybody can be bad or good. Why you should or shouldn't pick women. That's what we're looking at. None of that, oh, she's bad and all that. Okay, you know if you're attracted to somebody. What's next? It don't stop at attraction, motherfucker. But like I said, if this was fucking kindergarten, or not kindergarten, if this was high school and shit, them same women, a lot of you dudes right now, you know, so-called providers are fucking with, that woman wouldn't even give you the time of fucking day. Now she got 4 or 5 kids by Chad and Tyrone. Now you're the best thing ever and shit. And you fall for it. You shouldn't have to suffer for that. There's a woman out there who's been waiting for a guy like you. Curving Chad and Tyrone. Wake the fuck up, man.